Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at all the features that we have in the gymnasium for now, like the gymnasium project. So like the radius, how you can like filter out stuff and search for schools and so on. So here we go.
Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the features that we can see on if I run it, and then we can see like all the features that it's using, especially the radius, like how it's taking the correct the user's location and then giving like how the radius from the user's location to the school. So yeah. So I've run it on the back end, and then now I have so over here, if I give like a radius from my location, so we looked at this last time I think, but if I give like 10 kilometers from my current location, then you can see that it's basically, here you can see that like these are all the schools which is within 10 kilometers of where I am. Or if I put in 100, then it's taking like my location and then it's giving all these different schools that are within 100 kilometers of my radius. So basically I'm taking the user's location and then giving them all the schools. So that's one feature. Then we can also take the year. So if we have data from 2020, so then we also have the name, like how we want to sort it. So this is the name. This is like how much merit you need to get in, these two. This is the median merit of that, like based on that's how you like the median merit of the school. And then which program you take. So you can sort it alphabetically or like numerically based on whatever you want. Then this is like the programs, as I said. So these are all the programs you can take. And here we made it so you can select like several of them if you want. Then we also have like if you want to set how many between how much to how much merit you want. The merit can go up to 1,000 in some cases, like with schools, like if you want to go to a music school or like something like that, then you have to give special tests. So 340 is like the minimum, but then you also have the chance like it can actually go to like 990,000 merit. But like since those are very special cases, we haven't included that here. So because normally it goes between 0 to 340. And then here we can do ascending or descending order. So if I, for example, select these two, and I say 100 kilometers based on 2020, and I say that I want at least 230 merit to get preliminary. Preliminary means like there's two times. One is a final that you get at the end of every school year, like at the beginning of the school year, based on that. And then preliminary is what they give you in winter. So in winter, when people start applying for the schools, then like you take it on the preliminary. But since those are not final results, this is still winter. That's why it's called preliminary, as I said. So if I run that, then there was nothing here. These are kind of like, they're not very common ones. If I take these ones, these three are more common. So here, you can see. So based on 2020, these are all the schools that you have within 100 kilometers of me, from in preliminary merit to through 230. So here you can see that the merit here is like preliminarily 247.5 or 270, 270, 247.5, and so on. And the maximum is like it can be 340. But then if I say that I want the maximum to be, let's say, we can say 310. And now, then you can see that here now we have a bit smaller because like the maximum has changed a bit. So here we have 267.5. So it's changed a bit. Then if I take final, if I want the final to be, let's say, 290 and this to be 330. So now I'm putting more like conditions in it. So then we get the results. And then we have like if we want to sort it based on the final median of the people who actually got into the school, not the people who applied and like temporarily got into the school, let's say. And then we can get it for like 2023, or we can get it for 2025. And I could reduce the kilometers. So if I say like 15. Yeah. So these are basically all the features that we have. And then we have one more over here where you can like write, like, for example, this is one of the schools we have. So then there's like where you can search for the schools, and then like you can open for the details in the next page and such. So that's also there. But these are the main features that we have right now.